Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because they suck.
Even when girls are fighting with each other, like, it is so ugly. It is the ugliest thing that there is men around and they're not doing anything.
But
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date?
Every time I'm put together, every time I feel confident, tell me why no guy would approach me.
Because if he does, y'all gonna call him weird, stalker, thirsty, or some other name. It's safer to just look and keep it moving, or just let her say something first.
Yo, what's good guys, JL here, and I'm back again with another video. So recently I've been seeing a lot of videos where women are saying men don't protect us anymore, men don't approach us anymore, they straight up don't want us anymore. And there had to be a series of events that led up to this point, and in this video we're gonna go ahead and break that down, man. Let's get to it.
Think about when you go to a bar, who's supposed to buy women drinks? Men are. Do you see that as often as like years and years ago? All cops.
A lot of girls will use men for free drinks. I legit had it happen to me a few times too. My first times going out to the clubs, I buy a girl a drink, she takes a drink and then leaves. And some of the girls are just straight up rude. They just expect you to buy a drink just because they're a girl. They're like, aren't you gonna buy me a drink? Aren't you gonna pay for my drink? Okay, first of all, I was never gonna buy you a drink. And second of all, why are you even using that tone with me? I don't owe you. Just like how you don't owe me a conversation after me buying you a drink, right?
I get all that, man. I have to protect
Even
that,
when
blah,
girls
blah,
are
blah.
fighting with each other, like, it is so ugly. It is the ugliest thing that there is men around and they're not doing anything.
You guys are the ones that say you don't need men for so why are they gonna jump into a fight that doesn't even involve men in the first place?
Why do you think men don't do that anymore? Because they used to do that before, but why do you think they don't do that anymore? They stopped doing that.
Why do you think you're a man?
Because y'all are continuously saying you don't need us, you don't respect us. And I'm not saying every girl is saying this. Clearly the women that grew up with good men in their lives, they love men and they understand the value that men bring. But a lot of women we see on social media, they straight up say we don't need no man.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
Honestly, no.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because they suck.
Oh, we suck? Well, you could suck this dick.
First of all, good question. The reason I think, men, we don't do it anymore because you guys don't respect us anymore.
Okay.
Second, you guys don't need us anymore. I don't need a man. I'm a strong woman, independent. You're the independent, you're strong. What do you need me for? What do you complain to me not protecting when you already have everything that you want?
All right, so let's call it like this. Say we're back in school, right? And we're in a group. And each person in the group has a task to complete to finish the assignment. And let's say this one person in the group, this know-it-all, was like, oh, y'all are dumb. I could do this by myself and I could get it done quick. I don't need y'all. So everybody else in the group is like, okay, you wanna do it all? Go ahead and do it. So now when the assignment is due, this know-it-all person starts complaining, oh, y'all didn't help me with shit. I had to do all this work myself. But you were the one that said you didn't need us. You called us dumb and stupid. You said you got it. So why are you mad? You have no right to be mad when you pushed everyone away, called them dumb, said you didn't need them. And now when you have to do all that work on your own, you get bitter. And when women say they don't need men, they're usually thinking on a small scale. Because they could go to work, make their money, pay their bills, and live like that for the rest of their lives. Technically, they don't need a man in their life to do that, but they don't ever think about the wide scale. Like, who built this shit? Who built the building you're living in? Who's keeping the water running? Who's delivering all the food that you see in the grocery stores?
I'd give anything to watch those women spend a single day as a plumber. Go be a plumber. Operate as a plumber for 9 hours. See if you can last. See if you can cut it for a single day in a manual labor job that virtually only men do. And then you'll see exactly how necessary and essential men are to society.
You don't ever see a man come up and say, I don't need no woman. Most men would love a woman in their life. So why do men nowadays stare and act interested but never approach you?
Men and women on Twitter share the reason why men don't like approaching women. Hi, I'm Phenom, and let's mind other people's business. Follow me on Instagram because I mind other people's business differently over there too, so go on. The same women asking these questions are the same ones saying they don't want to be approached and filming men trying to embarrass them for even saying hello. Why the hell would they keep approaching y'all? I do remember women saying en masse that they wanted to be left alone and not approached.
And there's definitely some truth to that. There have been videos that I've seen of guy approaches, girl will record, maybe off to the side. You can hear the guy's voice in the video, and then they will start shaming him and be like, why do men?
What? Are you in high school? No.
Graduated
Yeah.
from college? Mm-hmm. Where at?
Kent. Yeah, it's about 40 minutes.
How old are you?
19.
Alright guys, so for the rest of the video, he keeps being persistent, he keeps asking her questions, and by her demeanor you can see that she is not interested at all. My guy could not read the signs. But if we're being honest, this video is not even that bad, man. She's trying to paint the guy in a light of a predator or some shit. He's just asking her basic questions. He's asking her questions when a boy likes a girl. And I guarantee you that if it was someone that she found attractive, it would have been a different story. All she had to do in this situation was just tell him that, oh, I'm just trying to do my job. I'm not interested, thank you. He's not trying to kill you or nothing. He just legit having a conversation with you. And you're over here posting on social media. Why do they do this? A man can't talk to you now? And when you make videos like this, other men will see it and then start thinking in their minds like, maybe I shouldn't approach this girl. It's not a good motivator for men to see videos like that. But some of us are built different, man. Because me personally, if I see a girl I like, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to her. So just as a comparison, here are videos where men are actually being creepy. Like, these videos are legit.
I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my god. It's too damn early. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute?
If you're getting this many no's, this many leave me alones, leave. You know what I'm saying? Just read the signs and leave, man. That's all you gotta do. You don't need videos to be made about you and posted online. And I know some of you guys won't like what I'm saying, but there are two sides to the coin. Because I'm not here to pander to you. I'm here to tell you what's real. Yes, there are actually creepy men out there, and there are also women that's out to expose you on social media for clout. It is what it is, man. I haven't had too many negative experiences approaching women, but I did have one recently though. It was like a couple months ago. I was talking to this girl, just saying, hey, like I saw you over here, I thought you was cute, you know what I'm saying? I had to talk to you real quick. And then her friend came over and said, ew, bye, go away. I'm like, who the fuck is her? I was like, do you know this girl? I was like, yeah, that's my friend. It's like, go away, bye. I'm like, the fuck? In that moment, I wanted to cuss her ass out, but in my mind, I'm like, you know what? It ain't worth it. Plenty more girls over here. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you have a nice day, but I hate your fucking attitude though. I said it exactly like that. I'm like, have a nice day, but I hate your fucking attitude. I went on my way and I proceeded to have a good night. I had a great night that night. I just didn't let that get to me. But shit like that does happen, but it doesn't happen most of the time. Most of the time, a girl would be respectful.
Have you ever seen The Matrix?
Long time ago.
You wanna be my Trinity?
What's a Trinity?
Ah, you haven't seen The Matrix.
Long time
Stop
ago.
lying.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But before y'all go though, like, can I get like a little 360 for the costumes? I like the camera. I like it. So what type of vibe you guys are on tonight? Trying to get lit or y'all trying to just like show the costumes? I get have fun, I feel it.
Because if he does, y'all gonna call him weird, stalker, thirsty, or some other name. It's safer to just look and keep it moving or just let her say something first. All my life I've been hearing how women want to be left alone in public, so I be cool for real. I just mind my business and go to my destination and complete my objective. I think social media raised a lot of these dudes so they rather get rejected in the DM versus in person. Lol. I'm pushing up on you if I like what I see. Shrug. The worst that can happen is she tell you she not interested or got a man. YOLO. Y'all keep calling them predatory for basic communication. 1, we seeing how many others you curve. B, we don't know if you're also interested, and we're not mind readers. And 3rd, we're tired of always having to make the first move.
And the thing is, guys, I'm still a firm believer in approaching women, because if you want women in your life, you're gonna have to approach. Just make sure you're presentable. You can't approach a girl looking dusty, crusty, and busted down. You know what I'm saying? And I know a good amount of you guys will think, oh, fuck approaching girls, that shit don't work no more. You just haven't done it enough times to get results. I'm talking from my experience. Approaching women does work. Yes, you'll get some rejections, but that's a part of the game. Overall, it does work. And if you want some tips, subscribe to my second channel and get my Patreon, man. I'm gonna go in depth on that shit.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date? Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather jack off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with that. You know why? Because it's easier. I am done. I'm done.
I guarantee you that most men would prefer to have sex with a real woman than jack off to porn. Porn is like a last resort for most men. So right there, she's just trying to throw some shade. But I have a question. Do you think she's giving the men that come up to her, the men that's in her DMs, a chance? Because whenever girls like this, they're talking about the fuck boys, the guys that get hella girls and they just want to have sex. If you're chasing these men, these are the results you're gonna get. So you're gonna have to change the type of men you deal with. Because I guarantee you, there's some nice guys that would love to talk to you, but you probably didn't give them the time of day. Because men like me, we just gonna be fucking. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing y'all. I'm a nice guy, man. I'm a virgin. I'm a man of God. I'm looking for a nice girl, man. I'm looking for marriage. Yes, sir. All right, so here's a girl explaining why guys don't approach girls anymore.
Appreciate everyone's feedback on why guys don't approach girls anymore. I have multiple points to bring up. So for the people who use the excuse of like guys won't go up to girls anymore because they're afraid of coming off as like weird, like that's not a thing. If you're not rapey and you're not weird and you go up to a girl, like.
So what I will say is that there are some women, especially women that want to go viral on social media, they will purposely try to make the guy look creepy. But those are like a tiny percentage of women. If you just go out everyday life, the mall, wherever, and if you approach respectfully and not come off creepy, then I don't see any reason for the girl to think that you're a creep. Some men just don't know how to approach, and they'll probably end up being really nervous, and then it might come off creepy and uneasy. And girls just don't know that because they expect you to have it all, man. Girls don't care about your problems. They don't care about your struggles. They don't care if you're nervous or not. They just want you to have it.
Every time I'm put together, every time I feel confident, tell me why no guy would approach me. Hello, my name is Carla and restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. So before I met my husband, I'm not even kidding with you, no guys my age would talk to me. I'm 23 now, but when I was 19, 20, 21, no man would talk to me. And I remember one of my guy friends looking at me and telling me, Carla, the problem is not you. It's just guys know that if they get with you, they're in it for the long run. And right now, us as guys don't want that. And he was one of my very close guy friends, so he was very, very open. And he told me straight out, he's like, you're wife material. What we want is girlfriend material. And from that moment on, it was like a switch. And then I understood. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm not just girlfriend material. I'm not just a situationship material. I'm a wife, settle down type of material.
I do agree with what she's saying. If you present yourself a certain way, guys will think differently about you. Because I have done that. I have seen a girl present a certain way, what she wears, how she carries herself, and I started to think differently about her. It's like, maybe this girl is probably not a slut. And the thing she said about the men's mentality, like when I was in college, 18, freshman, I wanted to fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that I had in my mind. I wasn't trying to look for no girl, no wife. I was trying to fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's what college is about. That's the kind of mindset that we're introduced to in this culture. But let's see what this commentator has to say about what she just said.
She's not girlfriend material. She's wife settle down type of material. Wow, what a revelation. Because apparently guys are out here categorizing women like they're picking out cereal boxes at a grocery store. And voila, her whole dating perspective switches like she's just unlocked the cheat code to the game. Give me a break. So she's all about focusing on her outer appearance.
And here's why I disagree with this, man. As men, we do categorize girls based on how they carry themselves, based on how they present themselves on social media, and based on what we know about them in social circles. Because if we know that this girl sucked off so-and-so, got a train running her by so-and-so, well, we gonna treat her like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna try to take her on a date. But a girl that seems more like a prude, she carries herself a little bit more classy, keeps most of her body covered, even when she has a sexy body. That's the type of girl you're gonna classify as, oh, maybe she's not a hoe. Maybe you have to take her on a few days first to get to know her a little bit, to ease her in, and then I'm gonna hit. So those are two different categories right there. All right, so this shit has gotten so far that men are avoiding women in the workplace.
And it says, I was talking to a female friend and she was telling me how lonely it is for her to be working with only men in her team because they all maintain a respectful distance from her as they don't want to come off as creeps, not realizing it is completely isolating.
So I forgot where I seen this video, but this video had a man, I forgot the company that he worked at, but he was called to the HR office because this female worker claimed that he was flirting with her and talking to her inappropriately. Then the HR looked on the cameras and saw that he mainly spent time with himself, reading books, especially during the breaks and all that. Didn't see any evidence of him around any of the women, so he just got called out to HR for no reason, and he got to keep his job. He almost lost his job just like that, but thanks to the cameras he got to keep his job. So it's just stories like this that men are seeing and hearing, because social media is just exposing everything about life, bro. Some men will still be like, I'ma still try to fuck this coworker right here because she bad as hell, I'ma still try to do it. And other men are like, I'ma stay away because I want to keep my job. There's a side of social media where women love and appreciate men.
Because trust me, there are a lot of people out there that still want men, real men. And we need men. You're irreplaceable. There's nothing that can replace a man. Nothing. Of course. Not a material thing, not another species on this planet. Nothing can replace a man. You were built with your muscle mass, with your bone structure, with all of your deep voice. All of these things are for a reason, okay? Yeah. Use those things. I know everyone has told you to slow down and to not act a certain way, but that is crap. And I think you guys need to hear that from a woman. I think, you know what, this weekend, go do something manly, okay? Because I know the majority of men have like given up something to be like, to fit more into like the cultural BS that we have going on right now. But I need you to get back that like manhood. And you know what, your children need you. Like children need their father. So you got daughter, son, whatever, like teaching her how to play chess this weekend. Daughter, take her out to get some like bracelets or, you know, I don't know their age. Take your son out, play basketball, do whatever they like to do. Go do that this weekend. Like kids need their father and men need to be men. Like, please, you guys are about to become extinct.
So what does this video demonstrate? That there are still good women out there that want to be with men, that know the value of men and cherish men. So we just gotta stick to these women right here, man, and learn to recognize the toxic ones, the bitter ones. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for another video tomorrow. Peace out, guys.